There's nothing like living in a community like Rio.
Once you're in a small community and once you're a friend with people, you're always a friend. I stopped the other day to deliver a paper and I spent 2 hours there.
It is a very friendly community. I would say that Rio is a great place to raise your children.
Very hardworking. Once again, I can't stress enough, very safe, and the kind of place that you can't find much anymore.
I started here in 1933, working on the farm here. And then 1942, I went into the Army when I came back here on the farm. And then after I got married, then when the boys got old enough, then they started milking.
I was raised in Doylestown, Wisconsin, on a farm, a 100-acre dairy farm.
Lived here pretty much all my life. About 4 years that I was away. I was up at Wysina while Dad was managing the county farm up there.
We used to come up here on vacation or every weekend, every other weekend, to tell the truth. My dad loved this place.
I taught for 20 years in another school district, and right now I am in my first year as the elementary principal here in Rio.
I had always lived out in the country until I got my job at the Madison Police Department as a police officer. I wanted my horses at home, and so when we started the negotiations on residency, I started looking for a farm.
We decided when we moved here in 1990 that we wanted to get away from a little bit of that hustle and bustle. Rio has a great location, being so close to areas like Columbus, Portage, Poinnette, Madison specifically as well, since a lot of us drive there for work.
You can have the city feel, the arts, and you can still have that safety and community feeling. We just bought property probably 14 miles from the farm I was raised on, and I'm thinking about some business opportunities.
My business started in 2004, and my husband has been installing flooring for about 23 years, so we opened up our own business here in Rio.
A lot of downtowns you drive through in small towns now, they're pretty vacant, and ours is not. We have a lot of thriving businesses, everything from banks to cafes to snowplowers to heating, lighting, plumbing, flooring. We've got it all.
The benefits of having a business in Rio is really, truly, people want to support local businesses. They want to be able to come locally and not have to drive such a distance to get good service.
They said, we go camping, and I said, well, see, I don't have to. I have what you guys are looking for.
My family and I have camped here for many years.
Besides farming, I enjoy hunting, and it seems like the area right around Otsego and Rio here is phenomenal for deer hunting.
We have a lot of local organizations, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, religious groups, and then we have adult organizations like the Rio Community Club, the Historical Society.
One of the things that we always liked about Rio is when we would camp in the area, when we would come into town, the people here were always so very friendly.
Some small towns, you know, if you haven't lived there for 100 years, you're just not accepted, and that doesn't happen in our community.
I think the values are the fabric of Rio, the fabric of really good, family-oriented, faith-based activities for children and families.
We have church socials and that yet.
Well, we're very active in the church in Arlington, and there are some members in our community here in Lowville that go there also.
It's a safe area. It seems like we're far enough from the big city sprawls and that.
We have a great police department. Chief Becker is very involved with the 5th graders in the DARE program, and that has a great impact on those kids. They're there as a friend more than anything.
We have 2 schools here that have teachers and educational assistants who are very focused on providing educational opportunities for the students each and every day.
Since we're a small school, they're able to know you at a personal level. So I enjoy that they do push me, especially when they know kind of what direction I'm going.
A lot of kids in Rio are in sports. I always tell people that if you want to use the gym here, it's always full. If you come by this school almost any night, there will be cars in the parking lot because the gym is always booked. There's always kids in this gym for a lot of different reasons.
The ag program was good, especially for our oldest one. She ended up in agronomy.
You know, be a small town like our town, because I'm on the town board, you know, we're finding out that by running your own government, it makes it nice for the townships and that, knowing what's going on and trying to keep your money in the community.
The property taxes in our area have gone down at least 2 years in a row here, and most of that is because of the great stewardship that our school board has put into the funding of the schools. It's been a difficult time, but we've been able to keep the taxes down, and I think that's very important to us and to people looking to join our community.
I am really excited about Rio's future and the whole surrounding community because I see that people are looking to build better things here for Rio. They're keeping our small town vibrant.
We would love to welcome more businesses into this area.
I work the polls probably a couple times a year depending on the election cycle, and it's very interesting to get to know the diversity though of the people that are in the area now.
1965, I started working on the farm here, milking cows, going to high school, and enjoyed it. And once I got married in 1970, we had 2 daughters, and they helped me milking cows and doing the farm work. And Dad still kept on driving tractor, helped right up until he was, I suppose, probably, 80-some years old, Dad, when you quit baling. And then he still chopped stalks up to last year, being 96 years old.
I've lived here now for 20 years. It's an enjoyment to be with the people.
I've only been here 6 months, but what I would like to say is that the people here have been very welcoming, very friendly to me.
If you're really wanting to live in a small town atmosphere or in a rural atmosphere, there just isn't any better place. These people in this community will welcome you with open arms. Come, talk to us, look it over, and you're going to be really happy if you do.